8 years ago, two female Purdue students went missing near campus. 7 weeks after Christine Kozik disappeared in 1977, her body was found along Weah Creek. Then, in 1985, Jennifer Schmidt vanished, never to be seen again. In Part 4 of our special series Cold Case Investigation, News 18 digs deeper into their cases and to a link to a man who committed suicide 26 years ago before police could arrest him. May 6th, 1977. Early on a Friday morning, just past midnight, Purdue sophomore Christine Kozik drives away from her sorority, Alpha Delta Pi, having borrowed her roommate's car. 501 Russell Street is the last location anyone will see her alive. It takes 12 days to find the car. Across the river near downtown Lafayette in the 700 block of North Street. No sign of Christine, no clues to her disappearance. It will take another month until her body is recovered here, where County Road 600 South meets 250 East or Concord Road in Tippecanoe County, near a wooded area close to Weah Creek. Detectives believe her naked body was dumped here weeks earlier, but there's little else to go on.
Due to the state of decomposition of the remains, it was not determined what the cause of death was.
Fast forward 8 years to August 6, 1985. It's finals week for summer school, and freshman Jennifer Schmidt is seen around 4:30 on a Tuesday afternoon, walking on Northwestern Avenue, near the intersection with Grant Street. The 19-year-old seemingly vanishes into thin air.
And in both these cases, it was uncharacteristic for both these women to just leave or disappear on their own.
Christine, the sorority's activities director, Jennifer, an Air Force ROTC cadet. Both women outgoing and friendly with no known enemies, no known stressors. With little to go on, West Lafayette detectives are quickly stymied. 18 months after Jennifer's disappearance, in February of 1987, on a Tuesday night, a 28-year-old married mother of two is kidnapped at gunpoint while she checks on her horse at the Purdue University stables, which used to stand here right near the airport. More than 24 hours later, she's dumped from the Granville Bridge into the Wabash River, about 4 miles west of Fort Wiyotnon. Her hands and feet are bound. Miraculously, she survives a 35-foot fall into frigid waters that are just 3 feet deep. Makes it to shore and calls 911 from a nearby farmhouse.
The victim in this was an outstanding witness. During the abduction, she was able to have the mindset where she tried to memorize everything that she could.
Even blindfolded, giving a detailed description of her kidnapper and his car. The railroad tracks behind the house, and church bells she can hear while chained to a second-floor bed. 3 days later, an anonymous tip leads police here to 220 Willard Street in Mulberry in Clinton County, more than 16 miles away from the stables. Around 2:30 on a Sunday morning, as police serve a search warrant, 31-year-old William Gable commits suicide on the second floor, with officers about to climb the stairs. Neighbors are shocked. News reports state Gable has worked 8 years as a maintenance man for Purdue's Division of Recreational Sports. The victim's sister tells News 18 that's where Gable met her sister, who swam regularly at the pool. Detectives at the time believe he's behind Jennifer's disappearance 18 months earlier. Among the similarities, in both 85 and 87, he had taken a week off from work.
It is very much suspected that he was involved, but again, there's no direct link to it.
So Christine and Jennifer's cases remain cold, but not closed. The exceedingly rare tips and leads, a well cistern in southern Tippecanoe County, an Illinois serial killer, have not yielded fresh clues. The months have turned into years and now decades. And while a new generation of detectives is in charge, police haven't given up.
People talk. After this many years, we're hoping that somebody might want to clear their conscience and come forward going, hey, I do know information about this. No matter how small it is or how minute the detail is, it could mean everything to us.
The family of Jennifer Schmidt and the survivor in the 1987 kidnapping declined to be interviewed for this story. News 18 was unable to locate family for Christine Kozik. If you have any information about either case, call Lafayette Police or the anonymous WeTip hotline at 1-800-78-CRIME. Right now on WLFI.com, we have a photo gallery of the cases and some bonus details, including some updated information about the 87 survivor. We also have links to the previous cold case investigation stories we have aired during the past 3 weeks. Of course, News 18 will continue to follow these stories and let you know if your tips help solve any of these cold cases. Well, there is nothing